Boom. Big Saison. Big Saisons are fun. Big Saisons are breaking the laws of original Saisons. And I think that's why they're called modern. I did a Big Saison for my Niagara College Project Brew. I do want to redo that beer because it was fucking delicious. But Beyond the Pale, I think, will quench my thirst for a big and boozy Saison. Beer, 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 ba beer, ba beer, beer, beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Mate Brewski, for another Brewski review. Today the beer that I have for you guys is by Beyond the Pale. From Beyond the Pale Brewing Company, we have their Saison Tropicale, or tropical, if you're not worldly. It's a good way of putting it. Strong beer, 7.7% alcohols by volume, 55 IBUs. It's a big, boozy Saison. Got some hops, got some lemons, limes, oranges on there. I'm pretty excited. Pretty excited indeed because one, there are not a lot of Saisons out on the market. And two, there's even fewer boozy Saisons on the market. And three, tropical Saison. Ooh, let's just crack this bad boy open. And let's see what we got. Nondescript pint glass. Let's pour this bad boy up. Oh yes. Oh yes indeed. Look at that beautiful color. Super pale yellow in color. Beautiful haze to it. White head on top. A lot of bubbles. Glass is a little dirty. Sorry about that. We'll get rid of those bubbles just real quick. Oh, I'm excited. Let's dive in. On the nose, you're getting that typical white grape, funky barnyard, white pepperiness out of a stellar style that is a Saison. But in here as well, lemons, limes, oranges, just citrus galore. Oh, that citrus is partying beautifully with the barnyard and the pepperiness. It's just all having its own jamboree. And there's like this beautiful, subtle, yet fairly noticeable pear sweetness. Kind of reminds me of mine a little bit. I went definitely more light, boozy, tropical, and this is bringing back memories. This is obviously, from what I remember, this smells a lot way more tropical than mine, but oh god, I'm excited. Let's Oh yes. Velvety smooth, great effervescence right off the bat. A pretty badass flavor profile as well. But I need more, so cheers everybody. Well, let's keep on drinking. There's something in here. There's some sort of flavor in here. Juicy fruit. Yeah, juicy fruit. Remember a little while ago I did a beer review on Lake of Bays. They brought out, I forget what it was called and what kind of style it was. It's one of their newer beers, and it had this weird sweetness to it, and I couldn't figure out what the hell it was. And they're like, oh yeah, remember juicy fruit gum? That's kind of the flavor you're getting out of this beer. I'm like, holy shit, I am. And I'm getting a very similar nondescript tropical fruitiness out of this beer as well. A little bit different though, because it is a Saison, so there are those barnyard, white grape, a little bit of a pepperiness note out of here as well, along with that juicy fruit, undescribable tropical sweetness. Yeah. Light barnyard, Little hints of pepper in there. White grape, a little bit of pear, some nice general citrusy notes of lemon, lime, and orange. And then there's that tropical juicy fruit sweetness to it. A little bit lesser on the bar note. This is definitely more tropical forward. Makes total sense. It is a tropical saison. I wish it was a bit more barnyardy. Had a bit more pepper and white grape flavors to it with undertones of tropical, but that's not what it is. Can't really complain too much. Pretty cool stuff. Let's see what the can has to say. Beyond the Pale Brewing Company, Saison Tropicale, 7.7% ABV, 55 IBUs. Beyond the Pale is out of Ottawa, Ontario. Here at Beyond the Pale, we believe in fun. Beer should be fun to make, fun to drink, and fun to share. Enjoy, we're really good at this. Damn right you are. And it is, you know what? It is fun to make. Every day I go to work, I always have fun. I love my fucking job. It's fucking amazing. Yep. Beer is fun to make. It's stressful as fuck at times, but the end result, such a good day. Every day is a good day at work. Thanks Beyond the Pale for reminding me of that. I don't need to be reminded, but it just makes it all so much more real. Really cool. Independently brewed, Beyond the Pale, blah blah blah. Ingredients: we have water, malted barley, malted wheat, malted rye. That's kind of cool. Oats, hops, and yeasty boys. On the bottom, this was packaged on the 17th of February, 2022. Very cool. Website, main one is down in the links below, but the one that I'm looking at now, the btpshop.ca. Damn, that's really good. That's pretty damn good. You will find Beyond the Pale, Saison Tropicale. And here we do have a nice description which reads, wait, is there a description on here? No, just that other one. Yep, cool. Bigger description on the website. Pack your bags for a sensory vacation where you will experience a colorful medley of equatorial fruit bursting at the rinds. Just a sip of Saison Tropicale will have you transported to a warmer climate where birds of paradise soar and a blazing sun never sets. It's getting me pumped for summer. Within this unfamiliar setting, you will learn the joy of what juicy hops suspended by a pulp light like grain bill can produce. Where every sip echoes the tranquility of summer beaches, and with every exhaled breath, pineapples flow from within you. Pretty damn good indeed. 7.7% ABV. Again, most saisons, or at least traditional saisons, aren't this high in ABV. Saisons, farmhouse ales, were meant for the workers in the field to enjoy and relax and cool off after a long day's work. Usually much lower in ABV because you didn't want them getting plastered. But you know, now we're in 2022 and craft beer is fucking exploding, and nobody really gives too much of a shit. If it can be brewed, it will be brewed. This is one of the not so crazy offerings the craft beer industry has to offer. But you know what? Yep. Let's bump it up to 7.7. Let's throw some juicy, great hops in here, and let's just have fun with it. Thank God for beer. At the LCBO, you can pick up Saison Tropicale for $4.50 per 473 ml tallboy can. Alternatively, you can also do it straight from Beyond the Pale's website, $3.98 before taxes and shipping. And pretty straightforward. An amazing beer. I'm a sucker for saisons. I'm a sucker for boozy saisons, and I'm a sucker for just beer in general. Yeah. Choosing the final sip. Oh, let's get ready to ratings and we'll wrap this thing up. Squizzy. It's really good. It's really good. Really, really good. The juicy fruit flavor, I'm not the biggest fan of. is because it doesn't sit weird, but juicy fruit flavor, it's neat, it's cool, the flavor of juicy fruit gum, but it's not my thing. That's just me not being overly excited about the gum itself. Having it in here works really well with everything. Kind of wish the Barnyard and the, traditional more Saison-y flavors were a bit more bumped up. The tropical toned down maybe just a touch. Then again, not what they were going for. Totally understandable. But for a tropical Saison, I think this did a fantastic job. Beyond the Pale, this is a damn good beer. And at 7.7%, it does not taste like one. It is so crushable, and just Saisons will cool you off almost as good as an American lager, a Pilsner, or like a light lager will. They're so crispy, and it's the crispy hazy boys. Says a high ABV, New World hop Saisons can be the funky crispy boys. You've heard it here first, and that will now be gospel in the world of beer. Saison Tropicale gets a wonderful, an absolutely wonderful 8.4, 8.5. Let's just throw it at an 8.7 out of 10 for me. Before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers you want to review in the future, you can leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go and like this video or subscribe to me, Mate Brewski, we greatly appreciate it as well. With all that said, that's going to do it for me, Mate Brewski. Like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers.